Hello guys and welcome to the channel. This is the Rolex Submariner date in steel and gold. And before you even try to figure it out, it is in fact previous generation to the new Submariner lineup. It is sometimes referred to as two-tone. Interestingly, there is no such terminology in the Oracle market and vocabulary. Rather, this combination is officially called Rolezor. What Rolezor means is that steel and gold are used together to achieve a unique design that makes the strength of the steel and the lusciousness of the gold come together. All of the gold you see here is solid gold, by the way, and that's quite amazing. Like all submariners, this is a diving watch. In fact, the precious metal and the polishing of the center links on the bracelet and clasp are the only giveaway details that separate this Rolezor from its all steel equal. Now this opens up a debate, not necessarily aimed at determining which one is better. Rather, a diver watch should be considered a tool watch. So what is gold doing to this end? I would say nothing. But that's where gold makes a difference. It is in fact just beautiful. Think of a two-tone sub as a sub on steroids. That is, if you appreciate gold. I will be honest with you and say that I was not that impressed myself the first time I came across this, and I've always thought that all steel was the way to go. But then I changed my mind. For years, my judgment was affected by the cliche that golden watches belonged in the 80s, that it was only to be seen on guys that wanted to show off, overtly trying to get attention. Or worse, I even thought that it was more suitable for older guys. I changed my mind years after I got my first Rolex sub in steel. That was back 10 years ago. The new sub, with its muscular lugs, was already out. And by the way, I always preferred it to the old one, with thinner lugs, or even now compared to the new model, with slightly redesigned lugs. My heart was set on the Submariner, and that is what I picked up. And 10 years later, I'm still very happy with it. Hey, what's not to be happy? The Submariner is a classic. Yet, something with the sub in steel and gold clicked with me. Owning both of them, I can say that aesthetically, gold gives you that added value. Nowadays, with what is happening in the marketplace, the steel and gold version is quite obtainable, whereas all steel is a whole different ball game. You need to be on a waiting list for it, or worse, you might end up paying premium on the gray market. That's crazy if you think about it. I think the two-tone is a good option. Then again, I'm biased. I own the steel version as well, so I kind of itch that scratch. So my point is, if you're considering the two-tone version as your only or first sub, my word of advice, don't waste time in debating. If you like the sub, just go for it. It is a beautiful thing and it is after all a classic. Also, with the scarcity of sports steel Rolex, value will keep growing. It is a Submariner by all means. Movement is the same, oyster case shape, bracelet style is the same, but check out the polished center links. That continues on the clasp. This design can be seen on some GMT Master 2 as well. Reference is 116613LN. That flat sapphire crystal, by the way, I love flat crystals, cycled window at 3 o'clock, Cerakote bezel. What that means is that the bezel is actually ceramic and it is virtually scratch free. The crown in 18-karat yellow gold is secured by the trip-lock waterproof system, which makes this watch waterproof to 300 meters. The caliber on this particular model is 3135 and it is COSC certified, 48 hours power reserve. Glide lock clasp, ratcheting system to adjust fit on the fly. Now for the negatives. Some have that mindset on a separation between daily and occasional wear. I'm not one of them. I just value a watch for what it is and what emotions it gives me. As far as I'm concerned, I don't believe there's such a thing as a beater. You wear what you want when you want. Of course, I'm not going to be wearing a Rolex if I plan on lifting crates all day. That's about all the common sense that I have. Having said that, gold is soft. If you wear your two-tone daily, scratches will start to show almost immediately. I don't like walking around with a worn-out watch, but that wouldn't stop me from owning a gold watch. Probably have that collector mindset. Let me give you guys a wrist shot. I have a 17 centimeters wrist and it wears great. Well, it wears like a sub. Just perfect. Well guys, I'm wrapping this one up. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing. Thank you for watching and I'll catch you in the next one.